Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our last three fights of the evening, and our first of those last three is under Muay Thai rules and is set for 3 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Dylan Penland.
A little Muay Thai action coming up next for us for the fans of the striking game. Mr. Dylan Penland, this a 100.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne, blue corner, please welcome Mitch Seybold.
Mr. Seybold going to be in the cage against Mr. Pendleton, making his way to the cage now. Penland, the younger at 21 versus the 33-year-old Seybold. Just a bit of a height advantage for Penland. 3-5 record for Mr. Penland versus the 4-5-1 record of Mr. Mitch Seybold.
Saw a little tape of Seybold, aggressive, comes out, gets after it right away. A little bit of everything tonight. If you're a boxing fan, Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, 4 different disciplines.
If you enjoy it, Sparta Sports and Entertainment has it.
Boy, that's some money on your back, isn't it?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Headbanging music, I think.
I think that would be an apt description. Seybold looking pretty calm coming into the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Muay Thai bout is brought to you by ATR Training System. Let's meet our fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Arvada, Colorado, representing Ludwig Martial Arts, Dylan Penland. And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne, blue corner, from Aurora, Colorado, representing DCO MMA, Mitch Seybold.
Gentlemen, you've had your final instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fighter, any questions? Fighter, any questions? Touch them up. Back to your corner.
Seybold in the blue gloves, Penland in the red gloves. DCO versus Ludwig Martial Arts. Referee Oscar Martinez, third in the cage for this 170-pound Muay Thai fight.
Touch him up, and here we go. 2 minutes goes quick. Get your damage in.
Clash of shins there to start off, and then a hard leg kick by Penland.
that does not feel good either, that clash when you get those legs going at it.
That's for sure.
Boy, the close-in fighting of Muay Thai, you got to love.
Nice knee up the middle lands for Penland. Oh,
Penland
and
with a low kick, then
brutal
a knee.
step-in kick, and both these guys with hard knees.
Oh, yeah, and then an uppercut. Seybold's
Really?
landed a couple uppercuts.
Really fast-paced clinch fighting.
Boom, big right, then a left came out from Seybold. Seybold, the stronger of these two fighters, there's no doubt.
Penland takes a hard leg kick.
A lot of action in this fight. Fast and furious. 1 minute gone, 1 minute left.
Yeah, these guys are really pushing the pace.
Big right hand, then another uppercut by Seybold. Both fighters trying to apply that knee.
And you can tell the knees are starting to have effect for Penland because Seybold started to drop his hand down to block him, whereas earlier in the fight he was just letting him come in, looking for his counter, but now trying to shut him down.
Penland took a low kick to the cup, giving him a few seconds, just grazed him just a bit. I heard it.
Yeah, cup paid for itself right there.
Yes, it did. It's a wise investment. Penland,
Corner of
more
Penland
patient.
was saying, settle down, settle into your rhythm, and looks like he's trying to do that. Not quite as frantic as he was earlier. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I think he settled down a little bit. It's a violent low kick. Both of them.
Right across the front of the thigh for Penland. Hard kicks traded by these guys. They're both landing solidly. But you can tell they've been putting in their training with it because neither one of them is showing any ill effects from it.
Good
That's
pace
tough.
first round.
That's conditioning. You just stand there in training and let your partners go off with some leg kicks. Get used to it.
I
Not
think you
for
landed
everybody.
upon something when you were talking about him calming down and just take a step to think about it for a moment.
Seybold, good job keeping his eyes on his opponent. Keeping nice vision. Man, early in this fight, these guys were both so fast in the clinch. So much technique being shown in there. Nicely done.
The one thing about this discipline, you're close in, the close in fighting that Muay Thai brings you. Big looping left hand there. Penland's taking some shots well.
Seybold doing a good job switching up the level of his kick. Brought that one across the body, and then on the break, or rather just before the break, Penland trying to get that sneaky elbow in there. Yeah, we're going to have a break for a second here while they clean up the corner.
A little slippery there. I wanted to make sure everything was good to go.
Yeah. And here we go.
A little delay.
And again, a clash of shins to start it off.
Seybold's getting off just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, as much as Seybold looks like the more powerful fighter, he's also just as fast.
Yes.
Oh, and again, just such fast work in the clinch by both guys.
Penland took a straight left jab. There's another one. Trying to pull that head down to that knee, but couldn't do it.
Solid kick. That was a little bit with the top of the foot, but enough power on it that it had some effect.
Both fighters took a little bit of a breather there in that opening minute compared to the pace that they were showing. Solid body kick right into the ribs by Seybold, and then coming back with a left, then another left and a right.
Again, more good knees by Penland. Penland using that height advantage well inside the clinch.
Oh, big
tried
right.
to come with the upper elbow.
Corner imploring to pick up the pace just a little bit. I won't use the language.
Oh,
bait
and
yet.
I think he hurt his ankle. I think he just
Did he sprain
slipped,
it?
and they're calling it a knockdown, but I think he twisted his ankle. We'll have to see. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's done.
We'll have to see on the replay. Yeah, that
Whoa.
ankle.
Oh.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it looks like maybe some torn ligaments. Doesn't. Man, that's just bad. I have to see on the replay. They counted it as a knockdown, so.
He must have seen something that we did not.
Penland was in there throwing techniques when Seybold went down, but Seybold immediately had that pained look from the ankle being turned.
Yeah,
so
and I've been there.
Hopefully we can get it on the replay.
There's a lot of things that hurt.
Ankles, wow. And get Mr. Seybold a seat there.
Can't see from that angle at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know that our camera has the angle for it, but well, regardless, congratulations, Mr. Penland, going home with the victory.
And Seybold had been dominating that fight.
There was some nice clinch work by both fighters throughout the entirety of that fight. Both guys really putting in their work in the gym. You could see it.
We talked the importance of footwork, JR, and perhaps in Muay Thai more than any.
Well, that's unfortunate for Mr. Seybold. We'll wish him the best on having a quick recovery from that.
Yeah, unfortunate for sure. Ooh, that thing's swollen up pretty good. Oh, I can see it from here.
Take it up to Big Mo. He's got the official time. Get the fighters degloved.
I think he sprained his ankle. We couldn't either. I think he sprained his ankle.
Did it look like it just twisted against the cage when he came up?
Yeah, I don't know how he hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Oscar Martinez calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute 51 seconds of the second round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Dylan Penland.
Congratulations, Mr. Penland, representing Ludwig Martial Arts, going home with the victory by way of TKO. A quick interview with the winner and then a word from our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by our victor, Mr. Dylan Penland. First and foremost, Dylan, welcome back. This hiatus, I'm curious, a lot of you fighters, you've had this extended time off. What have you been doing during all this to stay sharp with your team at Ludwig Martial Arts?
I just kept training, I couldn't have done this without the support of my coaches. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'd like to thank my parents, and I thank my friends for coming out and supporting me tonight.
Now, from what I could tell, you were trying to use your length a lot tonight. Was that the game plan going in? What were you trying to accomplish from the start?
Yeah, I wanted to throw my power hand more. I was getting caught by his overhand, but I felt good in the clinch, throwing the knees to the body and the calf kick on the lead leg. And I swept him with that in the first round. I just worked the calf kick, throw the power hand, work the knees to the body. Could work the elbows more, but I got the win.
Now I'm curious, what's next for you?
I'll keep knocking motherfuckers out and keep choking motherfuckers out. Hell yeah, let's do this! Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Mr. Dylan Penland.